2.5 million, 2 million people or 1.5 million people. And you could really question yourself whether you need 10 stores or whether you should not need maybe 3 or 4 outstandingly well positioned. So
and is this a function of just sorry to interrupt? I was just going to ask: is this a function of them having too many stores, or is it just the industry? And again, I'm using just one example in Italy where I saw one of their flagship stores, and then I saw four stores around that. A couple were old Mimoni stores, but then I also saw 2 Sephora stores and some MAC and others. And I just was wondering, was this emblematic of or symptomatic? Is this representative of too much saturation just generally in the bricks and mortar?
Well, I mean, until 2-3 years ago or 4 years ago, I would say 2-3 years ago, no more. I mean, the only thinking of retailers were to increase their turnover was just to open store. I mean, it was the basic idea. Look at Ulta, which is the competitive, it's the Sephora or the Douglas in the US. Ulta, she has been driving her top line exclusively by opening stores in a declining retail context. I mean, you say, my friend, one day you will hit the wall. It's done. She has hit the wall. Because in my view, when you are developing a lot of e-commerce, and then you should have omnichannel, you should have outstanding locations with your best store. But you don't need stores every 2 meters. If you look at Germany now, you have historically they have been opening stores. And in my view, they have not not necessarily the best store in the right location, and vice versa. They might have good stores in places where you have no traffic anymore. So when I look in the report that they are thinking about closing stores, I think that's the good approach. The problem is it's very complex for a retailer because you need to close the right ones and open the right ones, and then unfortunately you are bound to your lease. So the lease of the good are not necessarily at the right timing, and the lease of the bad that you want to close might be in 5 years' time. But conceptually, to have a slighter network, better covering your population, but with less concentration of stores, and having an outstanding omnichannel e-commerce plus an outstanding CRM, for me, that's the recipe of tomorrow. That's what I've seen a little bit when I looked at the report. I see that they are thinking a little bit about that, but obviously she's not closing any store in Germany, but in other countries. So I think she's not tackling the issue from the right angle, but at least they are coming to it.
Yeah. And on the bricks and mortar, it sounds like there's still wood to be chopped there from your view, particularly in the German home market. But what about online? Do you think that they're doing a decent job with respect to, I guess, price competition in terms of offering the product? And I don't mean to be simplistic here, but I suspect the product, particularly online, lends itself to quite a bit of price transparency, so you can't have a meaningful price differential. And it didn't look like there was one from what I could check, but I don't know if you share that view and just customer experience and ease of use.
Historically, they were doing an outstanding job. We were growing about 16 to 20 points a year.
Sorry, where was this, in Italy?
No, in Germany.
Germany. Sorry.
Okay. In 18, we are still growing at that level. But what I was a bit surprised, as I said, when I look at the numbers, the like-for-like in Germany, and I'm checking it now, I'm looking for the numbers in e-commerce.
Yeah, it was. Oh yeah, I can't remember e-commerce. It was 5.5 for the quarter, but that was the Easter effect as well.
Yeah, but I mean, it's. I mean, I was a bit surprised to say. I mean, why are they so quote unquote low, knowing that they have 2 effects in their numbers. No, when you look at it in their key financial at glance, I mean, total like for like. They talk about a flattish store. In fact, probably they are slightly down, and online at plus 16 points. But the 16 points is made of 2 acquisitions.
Yeah.
So I don't know what is behind. So I fear that the growth on the online is starting to plateau a bit. While they were very good. But again, then starts again the issue of competition.